Imagine a place where danger lurks in every corner, where survival is a daily battle. Welcome to the world's most dangerous prisons. These are not just buildings of brick and mortar, but fortresses of fear and despair, where the only certainty is uncertainty itself. Every day inside these walls is a dance with danger, a perpetual game of cat and mouse where the stakes are life and death. Violence is a language spoken fluently, and fear is the constant companion that never leaves your side. The air is thick with tension, a palpable force that weighs heavy on the hearts of those unfortunate enough to call these places home. These prisons are not merely places of punishment, they are also stark reminders of the grimmest aspects of human nature. They are the dark underbelly of our society, hidden away from prying eyes. Are you ready to embark on this chilling journey through some of the most terrifying corners of the world? Starting our countdown at number 10, we land in Thailand's Bangkwang Central Prison, infamously known as the Bangkok Hilton. A place where overcrowding is the norm, harsh punishments are commonplace, and the shadow of the infamous death row hangs heavy. Here, many prisoners experience the reality of being shackled for the first 3 months of their sentence, a stark introduction to life behind bars. A chilling start to our countdown, wouldn't you agree? Moving on to number 9, we find ourselves in Venezuela, home to La Sabaneta, a prison notorious for its lawlessness. Imagine a place where violence between inmates is a daily occurrence, where basic sanitary facilities are a luxury, not a right. Diseases spread like wildfire here, thriving in the dire conditions. This is not a place for rehabilitation or reform. Rather, it's a grim testament to human survival. A true nightmare, La Sabaneta is a place where the law of the jungle prevails. At number 8, we journey to the United States, to the infamous Rikers Island. This notorious institution has become a symbol of brutality and violence, with a staggering record of inmate-on-inmate attacks. The correction officers, often accused of excessive force, further inflame the volatile environment. Moreover, Rikers Island has seen a disturbing rise in the mental health crisis within its walls, making the prison a breeding ground for despair and aggression. It stands as a grim reminder of the dark side of the American dream. Sliding into number 7, we arrive in Rwanda at the dreadful Gitarama prison. This chilling incarceration center is a stark embodiment of inhuman conditions. Its notorious overcrowding is so severe that many inmates are forced to stand continuously due to lack of space. But the most horrifying tales are those of cannibalism born out of extreme starvation. These stories paint a grim picture of the desperate lengths humans can go when pushed to the brink of survival. A horrifying testament to human cruelty, Gitarama is a haunting place. At number 6, we return to the United States, to the legendary Alcatraz. Steeped in history, this isolated fortress in San Francisco Bay is infamous for its escape attempts. The harsh, cold climate and the relentless waves crashing against its rocky shores served as natural deterrents. Not to mention the psychological toll of isolation, knowing the world outside was just beyond reach. Alcatraz stands as a chilling monument to punishment and isolation, continuing to fascinate and terrify to this day. Holding the number 5 spot, we find ourselves in front of ADX Florence, the most secure prison in the United States. This fortress is renowned for its extreme isolation of prisoners, making it a chilling abode for some of the country's most notorious criminals. The psychological impact of the confinement here is so severe that it's almost tangible. Housing high-profile inmates such as terrorists and spies, this place is more than just a prison. It's a fortress of solitude where hope is a distant memory. As we near the end of our countdown, the stakes rise, the conditions worsen, and the prisons become even more terrifying. The final 4 on our list are the epitome of what it means to be a dangerous prison in the world. Each one has its own harrowing tale to tell, a chilling echo of the life that takes place within its walls. Imagine a place where the line between survival and demise is as thin as a razor's edge, a place where the air is thick with dread and every moment is a testament to the human will to endure. These are the places we are about to explore. Let's delve into the heart of darkness, to prisons where the sun never seems to shine, where hope is a luxury few can afford. The suspense is at its peak, and we're about to lift the veil on these formidable fortresses of fear. Are you ready to face the final four? Brace yourself, for the worst is yet to come. At number 4, we enter the gates of Tadmor prison in Syria, a place synonymous with horror. This gruesome establishment is known for the brutal treatment of its prisoners. Stories of mass executions and extreme violence are not uncommon. The chilling reputation of Tadmor has spread far and wide, painting a horrifying picture of life behind its walls. It's a place where the worst of human nature is on full display. A place of unspeakable atrocities, Tadmor is a chilling testament to man's inhumanity. Claiming the number 3 spot, we travel to Brazil's Carandiru Penitentiary. A facility infamous for its extreme overcrowding, Carandiru was once home to over 7,000 inmates, nearly double its intended capacity. The penitentiary's grim history is marked by the notorious Carandiru massacre, a dark day that saw a horrifying display of violence. Extreme brutality was the prison's currency, with violent incidents a common part of daily life. In the heart of Brazil, Carandiru stands as a monument to chaos and violence. At number 2, we find ourselves in France, at the dreaded La Santé prison. Known for its high suicide rates, this prison strikes fear into the hearts of even the most hardened criminals. The violent initiation rituals are a terrifying rite of passage, and the living conditions are nothing short of inhuman. With overcrowding and inadequate sanitation, life in La Santé is a horrifying reality for its inmates. La Santé, a chilling reminder that even in the heart of Europe, darkness can prevail. And now, we've reached the end of our journey. The number 1 spot, the most dangerous prison in the world. This place is the epitome of fear and despair, a place where hope is a distant memory. Its conditions are beyond brutal, its reputation legendary. The inmates here are subjected to the harshest treatment imaginable, their days filled with fear and uncertainty. The prison's architecture itself is designed to instill a sense of dread, with its high walls and tightly packed cells. The guards are known for their ruthlessness, their faces etched with cold indifference. This prison has earned its number 1 spot not just for its inhumane conditions, but for the psychological torment it inflicts on its prisoners. It's a place that chills the blood, a place that most people can only imagine in their worst nightmares. There you have it, a chilling journey through the world's most dangerous prisons. Remember, not all prisons are made of bars and walls. Some are in the mind.